Hey, this some strong shit right here. Hey, I got good weed. I got a lot of money. Real talk. Cause I work hard for my money. You know what I'm saying? I stack my cheese. I stack my motherfucking cheese. I'm smart with that shit, you know? I'm smart with it. You know, life is good, you know? I ain't gotta worry about shit cause I got money. I got good weed. So I'm chilling, you know? I hang out on my farm, on my family's land, smoke my weed, stack my money, and I'm cool. I'm fucking cool. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. You feel me? You know? It don't get no better than this. You feel me? I got money. I ain't gotta stress about nothing. I'm getting money. I got good weed. Shit. I'm finna have a bigger crib, bigger house, you know? So it's up. It's up. And I ain't gotta do nothing but run it up in my 20s. I ain't got no bitch. I ain't got no kids. Shit. I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit till I'm 30. When I'm 30, I'll pull a 20-year-old bitch. I don't care. 20-year-old, 40-year-old, it don't matter. I could wait 10 years on that shit. I could wait 10 years to worry about, settling down with a bitch. All that shit's gonna do is slow me down. It's gonna slow down my come up. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a bitch. Real talk. It'll just slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Too many guys think with their dicks. You know? Man, think about money, man. Fuck these bitches, man. Real talk. Because too many guys, they get with the wrong bitch. They knock her up. Boom, they got a kid. You know what I'm saying? That fucked the money up right there. You know what I'm saying? Then baby mom always wanting shit. You know what I mean? Give her money. She buying shit for the next man. She ain't even spending it on the kids. How many times I done seen that shit? Real talk, you know, like, come on now. You don't even want those fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in a position where I can strategize my come up. You know what I'm saying? Keep stacking my money. I ain't gotta date nobody. I ain't even gotta fuck nobody. Fuck all that shit. I can stay celibate. It's a form of discipline. If it's hard, it's a good thing. It's a shit. Telling you, you know, it's like, man, too many guys, waste their 20s bullshitting. And I wasted, you know, 2 years, damn near. The last couple years is bullshitting from the time I was 17 till, you know, 22. I bullshitted. I fucked around. Dumb shit. Focused on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, messing around with girls I shouldn't have been messing around with, you know what I'm saying? Like and just being stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like just falling for lies and shit, man. You know, I was homeschooled. I didn't have no real social skills. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on a farm out in the middle of the fucking woods. The only time I ever got out was when I went to church with my family. You feel me? Shit. You know, like I started getting out. Of course I'm gonna get played by bitches. Of course I'm gonna get played because I ain't got no real experience. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Huh. I had no people skills. I had no experience with women. Get out, start getting played and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like I had hard lessons I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And those lessons happened at the right time. Happened at the perfect time. I feel like God done put, you know, don't let shit happen to me because it was lessons that I had to learn. Period. I had to learn that shit. You know, because if I wasn't gonna learn it sooner, I was gonna learn it later. You know what I'm saying? It's best to go ahead and get them lessons out the way early. You know what I'm saying? So, just think about that shit. You know what I mean? It's facts. You know, And I done learned, you know, can't wife a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my mind told me that, but my heart led me otherwise. Tried that shit, you know, and I tried hard and failed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a hoe gonna be a hoe. You can't. It's in their nature to be a hoe. Some bitches, I feel like they're just born hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's just in their nature. You can't wife them up. You try, it's gonna fuck your whole life up. That shit set me back. Set me back. Fucked my money up. Stayed broke. I was stressing non-stop, taking care of an ungrateful bitch. You know what I'm saying? Out of love too. Out of love. You know, pure love. You know, you gotta fall in love with a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Get your heart broke. She'll get you locked in. She'll teach you a lesson. Hey, it'll make or break you. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. It'll make or break you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, and that shit, you know, it wasn't in my blood to let that shit break me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I done caught feelings for a bitch before. That time I really fell in love with that bitch. You feel me? And that shit taught me a motherfucking lesson. That shit got me locked in. Now I got fuck ton of money. You know, off the back of that experience, I got locked in, got my bag. I said I gotta get out my feelings and in my bag. You feel me? And I ran that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Cause that bitch, you know, fucked my head up and shit. You know, like real talks to this date. You know, shit, I ain't the same. I ain't the same. That shit changed me, you know. But off the back of that fucked up experience, you know, I got in my bag and I ran my money up. And all that anger and pain and all the emotions, I directed that shit and I worked it off. You know, I work that shit off every day. Anytime I think about that shit, anytime that shit, you know, gets in my head, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I have a flashback, you know, I take that shit to work and I work it off, you know what I'm saying? And I make money off those fucked up emotions, you feel me? That shit, hey, it only adds fuel to my fire, you know what I'm saying? It'll tear people down. Nah, that shit adds fuel to my fire, you know? It's all about mindset, you know? Shit, some people, shit, I feel like I was born with that mindset. I was born with that shit, you know what I mean? I had it in me. You know what I'm saying? I can always bounce back. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what fucked up experience happens. I don't give a fuck what happens. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit gonna stop me. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm capable of. And I ain't finna let a hoe keep me from accessing my potential. Fuck no. Because I know I got a lot of potential. And shit. A hoe ain't gonna get in my way. You know? So, man. Guys be crashing out over that shit. Nah, you run that bag up, that bitch gonna come back. And she came back. And I gave her another shot. You know what I'm saying? And she showed, and then, you know, that shit was short lived. You know what I'm saying? You know, but point being, run your motherfucking bag up, a bitch always gonna come back, period. You know what I'm saying? Uh and then you can do what you feel like you need to do, but you know, money first, money over bitches, you know? That should be your mindset in your 20s. You feel me? And you'll get more respect that way. You get more respect that way, staying disciplined, putting money first. And when you do that shit, it's not easy putting money over bitches and getting your priorities straight, you know? People will knock you off your off your path. It'll not people will try to get between you and your purpose. Women, friends, wrong friends. It don't matter. Just people will. You know what I mean? And you know, you gotta really master yourself, you know. You gotta master your own mind, master your own body, you know, you gotta figure yourself out, you feel me? And there's a whole process to it, you know. Shit ain't easy, you know. Shit. Hey, being disciplined with your money ain't easy. Leaving women alone ain't easy. You know, I done pulled plenty of girls. I done pulled them just to show off. Just to prove a point that I could. And then, I cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, money over bitches, real talk. I cut them off. Man, I pull them and then cut them off. have them, you know, begging for the dick. Real talk. Real talk. And I ain't even talking no shit. I'm just speaking. I'm just, man, you know, money over bitches, period. Because once you got money, once you work hard for that shit, you stack it up and you get disciplined and you see the results and you buy your own car and you get your own crib and you do all this shit for yourself, it's going to build confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's going to build confidence. And you can apply that confidence to getting bitches if you really wanted to. But where your confidence going to come from if you can't, you know, like if you can't stay disciplined, if you're a weak man, and you just fall for any bitch and you'll fuck any bitch and, you know, like you'll hang out with anybody and be cool with anybody. Like, man, where your confidence gonna come from? It's gonna be fake confidence, fake motherfucking confidence. It ain't gonna be no real confidence. You gotta earn confidence. Confidence comes from work. You gotta earn that shit. You ain't gonna be confident just sitting on your ass all day not doing shit. Tricking. That shit don't breed confidence. If you want real motherfucking confidence, you gotta work for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you get that real confidence, you know, bitches can sense it, can feel it. Around when you ain't even gotta say nothing if you're confident. You ain't even gotta say shit. You ain't even gotta open your mouth. Bitches can feel it. Bitches can be in the same room with you. You ain't gotta say shit. If you're confident, if you're real confident and real secure, you ain't gotta say shit. You just gotta be in the same room as a bitch. They could feel it. They could sense it. You know what I'm saying? So real talk, bitches come secondary, friends come secondary, everything comes secondary. As a 22-year-old young man, you gotta get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, money first, or family first, money first, you know, God first. All that shit come first. You know what I'm saying? And everything comes behind that. You know? A good woman gonna come behind that. You know, a family gonna come behind that. But you gotta master yourself first. You gotta get everything you want first. You know what I'm saying? When you're 30, you can pull a 20-year-old bitch. You know what I mean? You can pull a 24-year-old girl, you know? When you're 30. You ain't gotta do that shit when you're 20. You ain't gotta knock no bitches up when you're 20, 25. Nah. Run your motherfucking bag up. Stay celibate. You know what I'm saying? Like, master your own body. Master yourself. Do what's hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no confidence from doing what's easy. You know? Doing hard shit till it gets easy. You feel me? That breeds confidence, man. Like, motherfuckers don't think like that. Because, man, that motherfuckers are too lazy to think like that. You know what I mean? Like, shit. You know? There's something. Shit, I felt like I had to make this video. Get that shit off my chest, you know what I mean? Real talk. Maybe somebody could learn from that. Maybe it could, you know, maybe somebody could learn from this video, you know? Maybe it'd be a wake-up call for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know, it's just facts, reality, you know? I know somebody could take something from that video and apply it. You know, it's really common sense. It's really fucking common sense, man. You know, but shit, I'm gonna keep running my bag up. You know, hopefully y'all do the same. You know what I'm saying? Grab a blunt and think about how you're gonna fucking repurpose your life. You feel me? And get that motherfucking money up. For real.